Welcome back to Blythe Natural Living. Joining me today, I'm so excited, is eco-vegan gal Whitney Lawrenson. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me. It's nice to be back.
Yay, thanks. So we have an awesome topic for you today. So we are talking about eating organic, healthy food on $5 a day or less, which is the topic of her upcoming book. So tell us, how can we eat organic on $5 or less? That's awesome.
It's amazing. You look at all this incredible food right here. This is all serving size, less than 50 cents. So
wow,
you're not spending a ton of money. People have these misconceptions that organic is so expensive, but it's really not when you're getting whole foods, and that's a huge factor of this. We're looking at these nutrient-dense foods that you can get at many different markets. They don't have to be a specialty store.
Right.
So
farmers market.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
I want to offer up 5 easy tips for eating on a budget and eating healthy organic foods.
Great. Thank
you.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a really exciting topic because
really
I want more
is.
people to eat healthy, and I don't want them to be concerned about money all the time.
Yeah, don't we get the question all the time? It's just like, how, you know, it's like, I can't afford to eat healthy. It's like, yes, you can.
Yes.
You can afford to eat healthy.
It's just a little bit of a shift in thinking
and
changing your life just a little bit. It doesn't take a lot of effort.
Right.
So number 1 is really about planning. A lot of people don't want to plan, they want to impulse buy, but that's where you're going to spend a lot of money. So if you plan ahead, you figure out what food you're going to eat, maybe you want to have a meal plan. You can easily develop your own meal plans by searching for recipes online, looking up, using a recipe book or something like that. Just kind of finding an idea of what you want to eat that week.
Yeah.
That helps tremendously when you just know what you're going to eat, and then you can develop a shopping list from them.
Sure. So that might be like a slight adjustment, but it's a great adjustment to make because it's exciting to learn, like, wow, all this kind of food is really going to nourish your body.
Exactly.
So,
and it actually is a lot more exciting and empowering when you know what you're going to have, instead of coming home from work and feeling flustered because you don't know what you're going to eat. And that not only ends up costing you more money, but then you eat less healthy because you're starving and you want like oils and fats and sugars and all that.
Cheese, right?
Yeah, exactly. So when you plan ahead, maybe you get things started before you go to work or whatever else you're doing that day, it makes a big difference.
Especially if you have a family, right?
Yes.
You got to plan.
Absolutely.
And you know what, if you have a family, you're already planning.
Yes.
So it's like, okay, now, you know, you can implement the rest of your bullet points into that, like shopping in bulk or whatever. Yeah.
And it just becomes a routine. You can make it once a week, maybe on Sundays, whatever day is most convenient for you, to just say, sit down for 15 minutes and write it out. But you can also purchase meal plans. There are lots of different meal plan services that you can buy if you want it done for you.
Oh, nice.
But I think it's less expensive. That's also going to cost you more money.
Sure,
so it saves you money to write out your own.
Right. So number 2.
Number 2 is actually goes along with that, is that when you plan ahead, you can actually plan to use all of the food. So when you're just making the recipes based on your list, you're actually going to waste less food, which saves you money, because at least 30%, closer to 40% of our food is wasted.
Wow.
It's true. I mean, let's just say you buy lettuce and you don't know what to do with it. You just buy it because it's healthy and you never use it. It wilts. You just lost this head of lettuce. That could be any of these foods here.
It happens to all of us,
so,
doesn't it?
Wasting less food is going to save you a ton of money.
Sure.
So plan to use it all.
Yeah.
Number 3 would be, as you mentioned, to shop at farmers markets, grow your own food, and eat food that is local and in season. And whatever that combination that you're doing there is going to save you a lot of money. Yeah. And you can easily grow things like lettuce and carrots and whatnot. Even I know people who grow their own garlic.
Yeah, it's so much easier. It's so satisfying too when you like put the seed in and you see it grow. You're like, yay! And then when you actually get food from it, it's awesome.
And it's so cheap. I mean, when you buy a packet of seeds, it's like a couple dollars. Or you can get a starter plant, and that's maybe like $5, and it's going to produce and produce
so
and produce.
much. Yeah. And you know, you can grow a lot in your kitchen too. You know, it's like even if you don't have space outside, a porch or a kitchen is a great grow spot.
Absolutely. And you put it in your windowsill, wherever it's going to be. That makes a huge difference there. So that's number 3. Buying in bulk. So you can't. Well, you could grow everything, but it's challenging when it comes to things like rice and quinoa,
quinoa's beautiful.
Chickpeas. Just find a place where you can get bulk foods. And all across the country, natural markets, non-necessarily natural markets, whatever it's going to be, you can find things in bulk, and you bring your own bulk bags, which
your
saves
own
on
bulk
plastic.
bags, yes.
You could bring different containers like spices or something you can easily find in bulk.
Yeah, great idea.
And they tend to be a lot cheaper to get spices in bulk than to buy a whole thing.
Yeah.
Especially because you might not need a ton. So you might just need a little bag of it or a little container of it. And so if you're just buying a little as opposed to waste, you know, a lot of people buy spices and they never use them. And they go bad, and then it's like,
and you really want to use a spice quickly too. It's like if it's been in your cabinet or your spice rack for more than 6 months, it's really not as fresh as it could be.
Yes.
And it's great to not always have to recycle the glass containers. It's nice to like have one glass container, keep filling it back up. So much more eco. Nice. Nice.
And you can buy in bulk online as well. It's not as convenient or maybe as cheap as it is when you buy in person at a local store.
Yeah.
But if it's not available to you when you buy, you know, maybe almonds or something in bulk, you just get one big bag, and that can actually save you a lot of money.
Yeah.
And sometimes buying online can be cheaper. So it's nice to price shop in that way.
Yeah, and nice to save you time. You don't have to go to the store, which is nice.
Exactly. If you don't have, you know, time is money as well.
Sure,
So if you've got a busy life, just order. You actually can order your produce online too. You can do a CSA.
Yes.
There's all sorts of different.
Farm Fresh to You is a great one. I love them.
There's so many options.
Yeah.
So again, that's part of your planning, and it only takes like 15 minutes a week to plan.
Nice.
You figure out your recipes,
15
figure out what you're
minutes,
gonna buy.
all. That's
it's
great.
like you get into the habit of it, and it's really not that big of a deal. So lastly is to make your own food. So I kind of have been alluding to this. Buying less packaged food makes a huge difference. When you're shopping mainly at the farmer's market, when you're eating your whole foods, it's nutrient dense, it's really good for you, and it saves a ton of money. One option would be making your own milk. So if you're making a nut milk like with almonds, you've got one prepped right here. So she's just been soaking these almonds. They're getting nice and plump. Just throw these in any type of blender, strain it out, and you've got yourself some nut milk. And you can do this with all different types. You can do this with hemp seeds. You can do this with hazelnuts. There's the
sunflower seeds. Right.
Yes.
Walnuts. I've made a really nice walnut milk before, and it's so much healthier than when you buy a cartoned like nut milk. Like how long has it been in that carton? You know, it's like this will last 4 days tops. You know, but it's super healthy.
Yeah, and they'll add preservatives and carrageenan and all this stuff. So it's like you get to control the ingredients there, so it's good for your health. Same thing with like nut butters. You can make an almond butter at home or a peanut butter if you want. Again, it's healthier and it saves you money, which is the whole concept.
Absolutely.
Right? Yeah.
So you will be able to find out about her healthy organic food on $5 or day less book on ecovegangal.com. So stay tuned, look out for that. And until we meet again, thank you, friends. Feel good, and good food really does help. Au revoir. Please subscribe to our channel, and for more information about our home study course, Culinary Healing, 5-minute recipes for health, happiness, and beauty, visit BlytheNaturalLiving.com. See you there.